Thank you for staying. You're still watching the AM show right here on the Joy News channel. Time now for us to have a conversation on our energy sector. We're going to talk about a power plant commissioning that happened sometime last month and the various organizations that were involved, the benefits the country stands to gain, and other matters arising. In the studio with me this morning is Ichad Razali, the EU ambassador to Ghana, Ramona Simone, Deputy Head of Cooperation for German Embassy, and Jan Emonet, Economic and Commercial Counselor of the Spanish Embassy in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program. Hope you're feeling good.
Thanks for the invitation.
So this power plant that was commissioned in April this year, April. Before we talk about the various roles that each one of the organizations played, could you briefly tell me a bit about what this is about, Ramona?
Well, we commissioned a solar power plant,
Great.
a state-of-the-art power plant that provides renewable, clean, and affordable energy to already about 50,000 households in the region.
Okay.
It's a beautiful project that also describes the partnership that we have had as Germany and Ghana for the last more than 10 years already in the field of renewable energies. So Kaleo is one project of that. We are very happy that we are doing this as part of the European Union within the Global Gateway Initiative. Right. We have a Spanish contractor that was doing the bulk of the building. So we are delighted.
So these are about 4 different organizations coming together to do this. And in April, you launched this together with the President Akufo-Addo. What role did each one of the organizations play? Starting with you, Ambassador.
The European Union is currently celebrating its equivalent of National Day. It's Europe Day. And we have celebrated as well a few days ago, actually, with the government of Ghana, the official EU-Ghana partnership.
Okay.
And this partnership is not based on words, it's based on deeds. So energy, climate change, sustainability are key priority areas where we, the European Union, together with the member states, are building concrete projects in order to address this triple challenge: climate change, sustainability, and job creation. Okay. Because I will conclude on that, on these introductory remarks. Sometimes the idea that fighting against climate change and supporting sustainability can have adverse role against economy, growth, and job creation. Right. And we have demonstrated together in this approach what we call Team Europe, European Union, Germany's funding, Spanish building with Viera as a partner. Okay. We are demonstrating that you can address together those challenges. You can create jobs, you can increase the energy and diversify the energy of the country, whereas you can attain as well what we call the national determined contribution of Ghana in order to limit global house cases.
Okay, so this is the European Union actually orchestrating this with funding from Germany and the building or the construction of the real work from Spain, if I get that correct.
Exactly.
And you also mentioned global climate change. Specifically, how will this project help us alleviate climate change? I mean, last month we recorded the worst heat wave ever in this country. How would this help us? Please take that question up.
Yes, it will save mainly because the project has been implemented by Elecnor, a Spanish company specialized in renewable energies, with a broad expertise in more than 50 countries, I have to say. And with the implementation of solar panel, it represents a reduction on CO2 emissions in the atmosphere. So this is an example of a project in line with the climate change, with the measures that are being implemented abroad in Spain, but within the European Union. And this is a project that has been exported here in Ghana, and we are very proud of the results of the project, in collaboration, I have to say, also with a German company.
Okay. Ramona, do we have any participation of local communities in this Kaleo 2 power plants project?
Yes. So as part of the social responsibility measures, the Spanish contractor, but also VRA as a main partner. Yeah. We're running several projects. So there was schools, public buildings, such as a police station, a local hospital, provided with local small-scale solar panels on their roofs, so that they would directly benefit from renewable energy, cost-free. There's also been created jobs during the construction period, of course. And what we also as Germany do is, within our technical assistance, we have TVET programs for solar technicians. So we try to bring everything together so that it's as big as possible benefit for everybody around it.
Okay. So far, are there any communities currently directly benefiting from this?
As I said, Laura,
Laura,
yeah,
the northern region.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Right.
So I was talking about the regions right in the area where the power plants are built. So the power plant actually exists out of 4 blocks, so to say.
Okay.
And in Laura, all these measures have been conducted.
Okay. Jan, you mentioned earlier that the solar plants has been built mainly by a Spanish private company. So how can the European private sector better engage in development cooperation and contribute to the Ghana's quest for development?
That's a very interesting issue. Private sector, the collaboration between private sectors, indeed in the one in the European Union and the Ghanaian one, we have seen many improvements during the last years. Here in the Kaleo project, we have an example in terms of infrastructure with Eleanor providing the expertise in renewable energy, as Ramona said, with and the ambassador with the social impact in terms of education, healthcare, and the benefit on local communities. But the outcomes may go beyond this infrastructure and social impact. With regards, for example, transfer of technology, innovation, partnerships in order to share experiences between private sectors. This is something that contributes to foster the economic growth. Okay. For example, these days, the Economic and Commercial Office of the Spanish Embassy is organizing a trade mission. Currently, these days, 13 companies are here in Ghana trading with Ghanaian companies. So this is a good example what European companies can do. Developing the private sector here in Ghana, for example.
Okay, it's a great step in the right direction because we know that private sector is what drives the economy. So welcome aboard. Mr. Ambassador, excerpts from your speech on the 4th of April, you mentioned that this project is a global gateway project. Exactly what do you mean by that? And how is that interesting in terms of, again, our quest for development?
The Global Gateway is, I would say, the European Union trademark for large, significant and transformational projects, such as this one on Kaleo. And its specificity is to bring in together the best of what we have in Europe in terms of offer. And this is, I would say, an engagement that we have with very close partners such as Ghana, where we are bringing financial power force of different actors. In this project, it's the German, another one could be the Spanish, the French, the other ones, with technical expertise, this time coming from Germany and Spain, but can be coming from other. It depends on the specific infrastructure. Yeah. So I'm very proud that Global Gateway is becoming a reality here in Ghana, because when we have launched it, it's an ambition of raising 300 billion euros.
Wow.
300 billion euros.
How long ago did you launch that?
Sorry?
How long ago did you launch
18 months ago.
18 months?
18 months ago. And down the line, now we have 2 concrete projects. This one is Kaleo, which is serving the population of Ghana, which is sparing the carbon emission of 33,000 people. And we have another global gateway, which is in the making under our watch, which has been commissioned by the president as well, on the vaccines. And there again, it's a co-funding between the European Union and Germany. But in this time around, we are supporting national capacities of Ghana.
Okay.
So this is in motion, and as I said, countries which are closest to us, such as Ghana, will surely benefit from the global gateway.
Okay, a lot of Ghanaians are watching us right now. What would be your final words on this issue? And I'll pick just like 30 seconds from each one of you, starting with you, Ambassador, because you just landed your words.
No, the partnership between the European Union and Ghana is stronger than ever. As I say, not in word, but in deeds. We have a very sound partnership when it comes to security and stability, because without security and stability, we will not even have this conversation. Secondly, we are working very much in creating space for job creation. Job creation, and we invest in the future of the country. We invest in the youth, we invest in the knowledge, we invest in science. And the third thing, we want to leave concrete marks. And this power plant and other significant projects that we are running are concrete marks of our commitment to Ghana.
Okay. Last follow-up. What do you stand to gain from these beautiful projects? What do you get out of it?
This is a shared interest project, meaning when we are contributing to alleviate emission of CO2 in Ghana or elsewhere in the world, this is for a collective win.
Right.
So this is, I think, a no-brainer for us.
Okay. Ramona, your final words to the lots of Ghanaians watching you who are impressed with this project and would like to hear you say something to them.
Thank you. Yes, as I mentioned before, in Germany we really believe that the future is renewable, that green energies are the future of the energy supply. So I'm very, very happy that we could conduct this project together with the partners, together with VRA, together with Ghana that commits itself to renewables. And as we can see, for this power plant, nothing than the sun is needed. And in Ghana, the sun almost always shines. So I believe the future is green.
The future is green. Jan, what would you add to that?
Yes, I would like to add that this is an example of a project that has an impact on people, that provides technology, provides collaboration between different countries in the European Union, and it provides a big value to the country, Ghana, and the private sector, and this is the way to follow in the near future, I think.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations for launching or commissioning this Kaleo 2 solar power plant. I think that it will help many, many Ghanaians and contribute to our global agenda to ease climate change. In the studio with me was Ishad Razali, the EU ambassador to Ghana. Is that the correct pronunciation? Ishad Razali. Okay.
If you invite me over and over and over,
I'll get used to it.
Will, yes.
Okay. And Ramona Simon, who's deputy head of cooperation for the German embassy, and Jan Emone, the economic and commercial counselor of the Spanish embassy in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the program.
Thank you.
Well, there's still more to come on the AM show. You don't want to go away. We have more coming your way. But before I go, I want to tell you about the Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, also known as Jurapa Dubai. Now, I'm sure you've seen the rest. Now is the time to see the best. You must take a break from work and take a break from the South. The Royal Cozy Hills Hotel is the best place to relax, rewind, and re-energize. It is away from the stress of the South. Now, what awaits you if you go to Jurapa Dubai? One unforgettable safari experience, amazing array of wildlife, including lions, hippopotamus, zebras, ostriches, among others, using their spacious and well-secured game tour vehicles or using quad bikes. Two, some water sports such as jet skiing, boat canoe rides, etc. Three, various family games to keep you and your family entertained and excited every day. And then there are also great tourist attractions in the Upper West region, including the Mushroom Rock, the Slave Caves, etc., that you want to see. So escape from the south, escape to the north, escape to Royal Cozy Hills Hotel for an unforgettable safari experience. You can call them on 050-169-4280 or 024-88-444-63 for reservations and further inquiries. There's still more to come. Don't go away.